Hello, hello, beautifuls. Yes, this was supposed to be early this morning, but y'all know that I am cycle syncing and I ended up starting my period today. So just know that I'm trying to honor my energy, and I actually didn't think that anybody was going to show up live, and so I apologize. That was my fault. But I have created this incredible um little guy. It's a guide, and I figured better late than never. I have about 30 minutes before I have to go teach my yin yoga class on base. And so I just wanted to quickly take 30 minutes of your time to show you Canva's new AI integration with the Google VEO3, which is like mind blowing, what you can do. Just talk about like kind of the ethics. I know that a lot of you are scared to use AI, and then to use it at this capacity, I know is even probably scarier. But I want to talk about it because there's definitely a lot of ways that you can use this to really magnify your message to your people, to kind of save you some time if you are camera shy. This also will help you just get yourself out there. And so I'm going to screen share um, what I have so far for y'all. So here we go. Because again, we're on a time crunch here. So this is what I've created for you. And hopefully it is going to be super helpful. Now, again, my name is Yanakani. I am a AI strategist for women wellness entrepreneurs. So if you're looking at this and it doesn't like necessarily make sense to you, it could just be because of the fact that, well, this is geared to women wellness entrepreneurs. So it pretty much takes you through the entire thing. Like what you're going to learn is basically how to use Canva's Google VEO3 AI integration, mind blowing. Um, and what it is, what I think you should be able to use it for, some ethical considerations, and then a step by step of actually how to do it, optional uses for an even more advanced one that I'm about to show you that's going to blow your mind. And then I gave you some templates for scripts, plug and play video prompt templates for either the Canva or the D-ID, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And then guess what? I even gave you a list of descriptive word for your bank, because I know sometimes it's like, I don't know what I should create. And then you can use actually Canva's, I think, Write AI in the software, but I'm not completely sure. But just in case, here's some avatar descriptions that you can use to get you started. Some scene and settings, some clothing and styles, some tone of voice, and some physical features. So shout out to Rachel. Rachel, if you are watching, I'm sorry that I didn't show up for you today. And then I am opening the doors to the content, to the Heart and Hustle CEO Club at the end of the month. It's my monthly membership where we go deeper into stuff like this, and we do these all the time. So this is kind of a little taste of what we do, but I really wanted to give you guys some magic already. And then like as we speak, this should be not there. It should be right here. And I don't want it to be bold. All right. So, without further ado, some of you may or may not have seen my Instagram. Oh, that's not the one that I wanted to show you. Okay. So I did a video. Now, the best way to get to it is just through your home screen, which is here, and you would have toggled Canva AI. You can also actually always access Canva AI here on the left-hand sidebar, but we're just going to go here. And when you click it, you have these little sub buttons. You want to go to the one that says create a video clip. Now, clause. This is only for pro users. So if you're not a pro user, you're not gonna be able to use it. See how it has that crown? Um, so you would have to upgrade for this. But it's like what, $12 a month, you guys, for all the stuff that Canva does. You guys better do it now before they raise their prices and get smart. um, and you can change all this stuff. You can change like the style, the aspect ratio. So if you need a 9:16 is coming soon. Right now they're only doing 16:9, so that's good to know. 8 seconds. is all y'all have. Custom duration coming soon, but I'm assuming it's going to be more money. The direction of the shot. Do you want it to be wide, medium, a close up, an over the shoulders, a point of view, a top down? You guys, what? And then the lighting. Soft, hard, dark, golden hour, cool night. Like, oh my goodness. It's so much goodness in this little guy. And so if you did not see it, let's see. I think it's this one. Yes. So I was at the hospital with my son getting his blood drawn. And it was like this long, drawn out process, y'all. And so while we were waiting, okay, because we were waiting in the laboratory, I asked him if he wanted to create a video with me. And he's like, sure. So I asked him, what do you want a video of? He's like, a blue dump truck. And I was like, okay, what do you want the blue dump truck to dump? And he's like, baby dump trucks. And so I was like, okay, well, let's just top it off by having the dump truck say, dropping off the kids off to school. And so it gave us a little bit of a hard time, but we were using the
dropping off the kids to school.
I think it's cool. So that is it there. And I want to show you guys how to make yours. So I went from this to this. I was like, okay, now that I have time, I want to try to make my own. So in this one, hold on, let's go back. I wanted this one to say, create a video featuring an intro video to a YouTube tutorial of a smiling 44-year-old Latin woman meditating in lotus pose on a tranquil beach at sunrise. Facing the camera, she has warm, medium brown skin with a golden undertone, expressive almond, sharp, dark brown eyes, full natural eyebrows, and a radiant smile revealing white teeth. Her nose is softly rounded and proportionate with gently featured cheekbones and a natural glow. I'm going to tell you why all this is like there. Anyways, she's wearing a pink sports racer back tank top and sage green leggings with a deep green shawl draped over her shoulders. A smartwatch rests on her wrist. The golden hour light of the rising sun illuminates her features, creating a peaceful, empowered aura. Ocean waves shimmering in the background, cinematic, realistic, wellness themed portrait. Okay. And this is what it came up with. You kind of see it there.
Namaste.
And she just says namaste. I didn't even ask it to say namaste. It's kind of weirdo. Kind of freaked me out though. But okay, I was like, okay, have her say, hi queen, let me show you how I made this talking video using Canva's new AI feature, step by Soulful step. Okay, and this is what it came out with.
Hi queen, let me show you how I made this talking video using Canva's new AI feature, step by Soulful step.
Okay. And I was like, okay, whoa. So then I was like, okay, adjust her talking script to say, hi, queen, let me show you how Anna Connie made me and this talking video using Canva's new AI feature, step by Soulful step. And this is the final product that you saw.
Hi queen, let me show you how Anna Connie made me and this talking video using Canva's new AI feature, step by Soulful step.
What, you guys? That was crazy. And it took like literally less than 10 minutes to make this, which is pretty crazy to me. Let me let me double check that y'all aren't commenting. So yes, mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. And so in this guide, I've given you, okay, so just so you guys know, the VEO3 is Google's, like, y'all, it's mind blowing. VEO3. Now, I know about it because it was something that I got introduced by my AI coach in one of our advanced master classes. But I didn't really pay too much attention to it because it was like $200 a month to use this bad boy. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to be for me. It's cool what you can do. Good for y'all who are using it. But I just, I'm not paying no $300 to like create AI videos, because I'm not in that space right now. Like, I don't have any use for, like, if I was selling services like DIY services to women wellness entrepreneurs, perfect. but that's not what I'm doing right now. So, um, it is an ultra realistic AI voice technology that is now integrated in with Canva. They're obviously coming up with a lot of other things, but it is going to change the game of how you can do these. Now, in that scenario, that was perfect. It was like I created somebody, I had her talk in whatever voice AI wanted to generate. And so the next step is, what if you could take your picture of yourself and have AI animate that still image and make you start talking? What would you think about that? Would that be like mind blowing? Yeah, it's possible. And I did it. And I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. But use cases for this specific feature. If you have Canva Pro, it is available to you as we speak as part of, you're not paying anything extra. There are token limits just like in anything else. So just be mindful of that, which is why I've guided you on different ways to use this. You can use this for Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts. I gave you a prime example. That would be a perfect hook intro to my YouTube video. As like, this is the way we're going to start. And then I'm like, okay, you guys want to learn how I made that super easy in like 5 minutes or whatever. And then I go into the actual like tutorial. So channel trailers, like if you have a trailer to like, you know, you don't have a trailer and you need one for your YouTube channel, you could totally use this for this. You could do this for your course or your program welcome videos. Now, again, it's only 8 seconds, but you saw like I did a whole entire sentence, a whole entire intro doing that. Um, your sales and your opt-in, like especially if they end up increasing the time length of when you have this, you can like, yes, you can totally make. And so the thing is that you would create a persona. So some of you who are in the Alchemized Content Method or my Heart and Hustle CEO Club, you already have your 3 ICAs because we did it in the brand voice modules, or you did it as your prep work in the Heart and Hustle CEO Club. So you have your ICAs. You could totally go into ChatGPT in your brand voice and say, I want you to create a physical persona of my ICA number 123, and actually tell me like her physical features and everything like that. And then make it in Canva so that then she can basically like talk. She can read out your testimonials. She can just read out affirmations. Or if you're doing our tree of beliefs, you can have her read the tree of beliefs that we come up with in our custom GPTs. You can do weekly affirmations and ritual content. You can do behind the scenes or a frequently asked question explainer videos. Crazy, crazy. Now, AI is supposed to be here to support you, and it's not supposed to be a substitute. And as we get further into this, I want you to be mindful of that because of the thing that we're starting to see. Like I showed my husband, he's like, wow, like now it's going to be really hard to trust anything that I see. I was like, exactly. So this, me doing this with you is still super, super important. Doing a live video of yourself is still super, super important. This is to enhance your message, to magnify your message, to attract more people by really relaying who you're looking for, to really like, filter out who you don't want and who you do want. It is not meant to replace you 100%. You still need to show up as yourself, whether it's live or reels, just pre-recorded, so people know like who the real you is, who what your values are, what you normally sound like, what you would normally say, your gestures, because it's going to start to get a little scary out there. I would, as just me, would always disclose if you're doing one that looks like you, so your AI clone, that it is your AI clone. Hi, I'm Anna Connie. I'm Anna Connie's AI, like I'm Anna Connie's AI clone. Like I would name her or something, so that I would be honest and upfront if somebody was watching my content to know that they're watching not the real me. Okay. And use that to your discretion. Again, these are considerations. Take what you want, leave what you don't need. Use your brand voice consistently to maintain the trust with your people. For those of you who are in any of my programs, you know that their brand voice is the core to everything. And so once you've got that honed in, that is really what you would use so that you understand like the words that you should be using as your descriptors for how you want that AI person to sound like. Now, I've given you the step by steps, and that's literally like I just showed you how to essentially do it using this tutorial. So we're going to go back into Canva because I'm running out of time, y'all. I have like 10 minutes. So you're here and create the thing. Now you can choose all these things so that it is something like if you want it to be black and white or you want it to be surreal, you don't want it to be realistic because that freaks you out. You want it to be vintage because you know you like the 40s or whatever, or that suits your brand. Cinematic, we don't have no choice. 16:9, we don't have no choice. It has to be 8 seconds. We want the framing to be, let's see, mm, let's just do a wide shot, a golden hour, because I just happen to love golden hour. And then we're going to go into our script. So I've given you a few, 5 here. Now, if you're in the Hard and Hustle CEO Club, you will get the full list of all 20 with all the prompts. So just know that. For those of you who are in the Facebook group, I'm going to upload this in a minute. Okay. Or I'm going to include it. Actually, I'll just, yeah, I can't do it just yet. Okay. So we're gonna do so this one, and it tells you like natural space, like what type of space do you want it in, the type of avatar, woman, male, and then the descriptive words. How do you want her to look? How do you want her to, like, what emotion do you want her to evoke? Your color palette, saying, and then whatever your slogan is or whatever your benefit is. Like this one says, if you're ready to, and then the benefit, let's begin. And then include your tone. From a healing location. Okay, so from a, and then some type of healing location that would, like, this is for my like yoga instructors. A smiling avatar says, and then instead of avatar, I would say a smiling, I would bracket this. And then what type of avatar? Okay. Use your descriptive words instead of avatar. Woman, smiling, how old she is, what kind of hair does she have, you know, anything like that. If there's a specific ethnicity you're looking for, what type of body does she have? One thing I always tell my clients, and then your tip or your mantra or your tone. Okay. You can play with this and then take it into ChatGPT and be like, I don't want it to be act like it is me. I would rather have it act as it is my avatar number and then like, or name, because we should be referencing our avatars as their names. Maya, Cleo, these are mine. Or on a studio or rooftop, a confident leader says, you don't have to hustle to be seen. Let's create from flow. Oh, I like that one. So I'm gonna do number 5, just so you guys can see it in action real quick. Okay. On a rooftop, okay, in Okinawa, Japan, a confident, instead of leader, I'm gonna say woman in, okay, and I like to do ethnicity, Latin, the woman in, I'll just say, sometimes I just say woman of color, but confident Latin woman in her 40s. And then you can come in here. I give you a shit ton of descriptive words. Glowing feminine guide, serene yoga, ocean goddess, intuitive healer, joyful teacher, radiant mentor. Ooh, I like that one. Let's do that one. Where am I? I'm here. Confident, radiant mentor, Latin woman in her 40s says, you don't have to hustle to be seen. Let's create from flow. And then your tone, like what is your brand voice? Oh, sorry, that's not what it is. Tone, nurturing, empowering. Let's do empowering. Empowering and empathic. Okay. With brand tones in dark teal, empowerment pink, and mint green. Okay. Now this part does take a little bit of time. She's going to think, and it's going to start queuing up the digital director. All right. While it's doing that, I'm going to show you something else. So D-ID AI avatars. That is an actual app, so you can find this in your apps. I just happen to have it here because I've been playing with all this stuff. So mine's like pretty far down, but you see here under projects, you have apps. If you look up D-ID AI avatars, it's going to come up with this. Now, I uploaded my 2 pictures because I just was playing with it. I wanted to see. But you have all these AI avatars that have already been pre-made that you can select from. Tons, look, tons and tons and tons in different scenarios, heads. They ain't got Santa Claus. They have ones that are not like real people if you prefer something that's more animated like that, okay? I've already chosen that one, which is here. Now I recorded myself in Descript in a 21-second audio. And the script that I used was very simple. What I'm about to show, I was like, I don't think this is going to be very good. Just because, to be honest, I was like, it's AI, it's Canva. Like, they're not necessarily known for this type of technology. Now, this isn't really Canva. This is something that's integrated into Canva. And so this was free to do. I'm going to show you. Hey, beautiful. It's Anna Connie here, your AI doula and Soulful systems strategist. If you're tired of burnout and ready for your content to work for you while you rest, you're in the right place. I teach heart-led wellness CEOs how to repurpose, automate, and align with ease. Your systems should love you back. Let's build something sacred together. What? So yes. Now it has this watermark all over it, and you can remove it, and there is pricing, but it's not necessarily like 100% inexpensive. You only get 10 minutes for $4, or if you want to do 16 minutes, they give you 15 minutes, like for the entire month. But remember, you're only doing like seconds video, like 30-second videos. That one was 20 seconds. And so when you think of it in seconds, and then you think of it like from a bigger picture of like how many of those could you do in 15 minutes, then you can actually really make a lot, to be honest. So let's just go back to, where am I? Ooh, let us see. Okay.
You don't have to hustle to be seen.
Yeah, you guys.
Let's create from flow.
What? I did not ask her to sing. Holy seaweeds, you guys. Did you just see this? What? Wait, let's watch this again.
You don't have to hustle to be seen. Let's create from flow.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish somebody would be live with me to like just holy moly, you guys. And then what do? You come here to use Canva editor. It takes it into a thing. And then from here, y'all, I could put literally go here, get my white one, brand this bad boy like that, and use this as a video is and my homepage. What? I'm telling you guys. And then from here, literally, it is just coming down here to share going down here to download, doing it as an MP3, 1080, boom. What? Like, she's wearing all of my brand colors. I am in Okinawa, Japan. I'm getting goosebumps. So, this is the power. This is the power of, like, yes, yes, yes. My name is Anna Connie Walters, and I approve this message. So, that is the power of AI. Oh, it's asking me, where do I want to save this? Empower her. That's my Descript. I don't think I have one for Canva, do I? No, so we're gonna have to go through Go Hub Level, Empower Her Wave, branding, and just save it here. Which one's the one that's, yeah, it's this one. Okay. I'm just gonna save, damn it. I saved it as untitled. So yeah, there you guys go. Holy moly. Empower Her Wave. Avatar. Hustle and flow. Music video, y'all. What? That was crazy. Okay. I don't even want to keep going. That was just, I already mind blown myself with this. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay. So, HeyGen is a different software, and you can do a realistic talking video using a single photo and a script and creating it into. So, custom motions, you can add the custom motions. This one will actually let you do a 9:16, or you can do it landscape. I'm going to do portrait just to let you guys see something different. I've done a script. 10 seconds is all you got for this. And it asks you, do you want it to be more expressive? If you want specific gestures, then you could do this. I'm going to play with it and see if it does yoga poses, and then you just click generate. Now I have the free one. I don't have any paid version of this. It is going to take some time, so I'll post that later because we are at time and I's got to go. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. I just mind blown myself. Like, wow. I'm going to drop the PDF for the guide so you guys have to play with it. And you kind of saw how I did it. The more you know about your brand voice, the better that your results are going to be. And if you have no idea your brand voice, then I suggest you consider joining the waitlist for the Alchemized Content Method. We just finished our beta round. It is amazing, mind-blowing results. I'm going to be posting about the testimonials, and y'all, it's just, yeah, it's crazy, 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 crazy. Let me put this in the Facebook group as a handout, and then I'm just gonna pop it in here as a comment. I think I should just be able to do it like that. Uh-oh, no, I didn't like it. I'm gonna have to do it once I stop the video, but I hope you guys you loved it. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Share in the Facebook community what you create. If you create anything really cool, there's several different prompts for you guys based on what you are in terms of like your niche. And if there isn't one that you're like, Anna Connie, there isn't one that really fits, comment in the comment under this live. Tell me what your niche is, like who do you serve and what type of video, and then I will help you create a prompt for it. All right, stay beautiful, stay you, keep leading from the heart, and I will catch you in the next video or around the community.